അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ചെയ്തില്ലായിരുന്നു. ഹായ്. ഹായ് ബ്രോ. കിട്ടുന്നില്ലല്ലോ. Opponent is focus. We have also displayed there. Hi bro, welcome back.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
Okay, Cristiano to Kimi.
So it's down to business here. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great skill, that's nice. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Luis Araujo. And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. That's tight. It takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So we're still where we started right now. It's Neymar! You've got to be quick to recover this. Belletti. Oh, he's been caught napping! Belletti. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hernes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Okay, see.
Now it's Luis Araujo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. Real chance here. Chance, surely!
Easy.
Goal! Manchester United! A landmark moment for a player of grand significance.
Easy
His
goal.
50th goal. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind.
And that'll be the
That's
final action
definitely
of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Filippo Inzaghi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Koundé. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Luis Araujo. And that's a throw-in.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Look at this, and the shot! Goal! Ajax! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And now he has two. Ajax take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he's Hunters!
Easy.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neymar. And it's Inzaghi.
Manchester United may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Adams. More and more pressure on the ball here. Ball played for Rijkaard. 75 minutes played. And here's Inzaghi.
Ajax clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He is through here. Nice control. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Jordi Alba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly... And Puskas! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cruyff with the... And again! He's missed, but not by that
Hi,
far.
bro.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite
No,
close.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
3 minutes at a time.
Jordi Alba. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Haaland. And that is
High
as
card.
far as it goes. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football.
എന്താ പാക്ക്
Everything
ഓപ്പൺ
looked
ചെയ്തു
so good for them to start with, but
ഇല്ല
as we have seen
ഏത് പാക്കടാ
so many times, they ended up with...
താങ്കൾ ഏത് പാക്കാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്? ആ കുറച്ച് സാധനങ്ങളൊക്കെ കിട്ടിയടാ. പുതുതായിട്ട് കിട്ടിയത് പ്ലിസ്കേഡ്, എൻ്റെ പേരെന്നാ, ബ്രസീൽ പ്ലെയറാ ലൂയിസ്, ഈ പുള്ളിനെ കിട്ടി. പിന്നെ ആരെ കിട്ടിയേ? പിന്നെ മെയിനായിട്ട് അത് ഇത് കിട്ടി, GK കിട്ടി, 107 GK കിട്ടി. പുള്ളിയാണ് 196 ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. പക്ഷേ ബൂസ്റ്റ് ടോക്കൺ ഇല്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ടാണ് 100 കിടക്കുന്നത്. ഇത് ഞാൻ പറയുന്ന എന്തെങ്കിലും കേൾക്കാവോ? ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് കേൾക്കാവോ? റൊണാൾഡോനെ വിളിക്കണം. ആ ആ ഞാൻ ഫുൾ ലൂസാണ്. എന്താടാ നീ മെസ്സേജ് അയക്കുന്നത് പതിയാണോ വരുന്നത്? പെട്ടെന്ന്
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford,
ഈ കളി
Manchester.
ഞാൻ എടുക്കും. ഇതിനുള്ള കളിയൊന്നും തോന്നുന്നു.
So that's got things underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, Red, nice interception. Van Dijk. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Luis Arajo.
Oh, great feat, that.
Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Hi
Now it's
guys.
Raul. Now it's Torres. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Serginho makes the interception. Rijkaard. Luis Araujo. He's through here. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Torres. And this is Raul. Now it's Chouameni.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Thuram concedes a free kick for that.
Everyone subscribe and like new guys.
And it's Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Luis Araujo, Marmouche.
അതൊക്കെ ഫൗളാ.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Pass is just off target.
ഇവന്മാർ പണ്ടത്തെ പോലെ ഓടി.
Costa Curta. Looking for a runner. Pass somewhat off target.
Julie. Oh, really well played.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's played it in low. And claimed it back swiftly. For Messi. Fernando Torres.
Manchester United have turned up with a human block.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
വെറുതെ അവിടെ.
So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Kimmich. Caceres. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? He's having a go! Oh, denied!
Hey.
Brilliantly!
Luis Araujo is offering a right smile there.
Hi bro, welcome back.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Out to the right. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot!
The attendance for this match
Oh,
was
full marks for that effort.
72,300.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
കറങ്ങുന്നു. Substitution ഇറക്കാൻ സമയമായി.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Haaland. And here's Raul. And he's lost his man here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Quality ball. Tries to play it through.
Okay, nice.
Ter Stegen
Oh,
clears. Threads one in. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Serginho.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That is a brilliant interception. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now that looks a decent ball.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
Julie wins the duel this time. Aims beyond the defence. And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. He is through here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Omar Mamouche. Coming on to replace him is
Caceres.
number 18,
Raul.
Haaland.
Haaland.
added minutes has been indicated.
Serginho. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable.
Nice. Hi, hi, hi. Yeah, hi. I know. ഈ കളി ഞാൻ കളിക്കും. കളി. Garena batsman who opponent away these players to കളിയാണ്. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively.
Okay.
He seems to have
We
a
have
great
a chance.
instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Yeah, my God. Para.
Haaland. Marmouche. Guardiola. Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Marmouche. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Luis Araujo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Azar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. So it is still 0-0. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Now it's Luis Araujo. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham. Haaland.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's on it, can he get away? And that could well leave a mark. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Gerrard. Oh, he's burst. Oh, shooting chance! And again, the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's in space and looking for options. And the winner's gone, presumably for offside. Played back. And here's Marmouche. And he's gone looking for safety. Throw in. Beckham. Threads one in. Gets into some space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 1 minute added time.
I wouldn't fancy...
And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
It's Pele! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Cruyff. Look at the space here. Picked out Guardiola! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's quick to snatch it back. Great chance!
Ooh, what a save.
Oh, another save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Out to the right. Shot a goal!
Ooh.
Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Searching pass he's played there. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Nicely shaped ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be...
Takes a shot!
Ooh.
Oh, it's hit the post!
Again, post.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Looks a good ball through.
Easy.
And a chance! Goal!
After a long time.
Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
We are change
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Number 15, Hazard. Number 22, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 20, Didier Drogba. Number 17, Mbappe. Number 25,
Hi, bro.
Makalele. Substitution in progress.
Started it after college. Start. Oh, Drogba. Fully substitution.
There's going to be another change here. Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Cruyff.
Cremona really don't have it.
And Cruyff! Oh, it rattles the bar. And another try. They've done it. They have stolen level at the last.
Unique.
Speed
Hi,
of
bro.
thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
That has been knocked clear.
People
And
will
time is up.
Ariyo,
So
bro.
both
ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടോ?
sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being...
കളി തോറ്റ് മടുത്തടേ. എവിടെ ഇവിടെ പോയി തരിച്ചു. ബട്ട് പ്രസ് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റൂല. ബട്ട് പ്രസ് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റൂല. എന്നാജി എന്ത് പറ്റിയിട്ടാ? ഊരിക്കൈ ഒടിഞ്ഞോ? എങ്ങനെയാ ഒടിഞ്ഞേ? ഔ, എടാ വല്ല വണ്ടി ലാസ്റ്റ് ഇട്ടേക്കാ. കൊന്നേന്ന് വീണോ? നീ എന്താടാ വല്ല മരത്തില് പൂ പറിക്കാൻ കയറിയതാണോ? ലൂസ് ഡെഡ്.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Barcelona against Manchester
There's nothing quite like
Oh,
match day,
step in with
especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's the keeper's ball. Oh, given away. It's Fuller! Fantastic!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Manchester United finding themselves... Marmoush! They've scored! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's good play. He's having a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Luis Araujo clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Played out to the right. Odo gets it away. And it's Koundé. Koundé stood his ground strongly. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, important interception. Looking for the run. Shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Great vision. Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Lovely bit of skill. Deftly away.
Okay, I will check after the match.
Right card. Nice sequence of passes this. Looking to play him in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Okay,
So a chance here. What can they make of it?
we have a
An
chance.
opportunity then to pull clear here. Want to be quick to recover this. And we hit half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Nakata. Now it's Luis Araujo. Oh, such a clever touch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cruyff gets into a good position. Marmouche is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Cruyff. And that's definitely not his best. Just about up to the hour now. Now, can they get him away? Batistuta. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's Luis Araujo. Shot a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Hello guys, everyone like and subscribe now. Like and subscribe.
And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Manchester United disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. That is a great pick out. Donnarumma gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Okay, easy.
He's having a shot! And it's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and
there's the shot! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Yeah.
Nakata is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Okay.
Over to the left. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well read.
Also,
the danger is averted. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Brandon Matthew. ഈ ഗെയിമിന്റെ നെയിം എന്താണ്? eFootball. eFootball PES. You want to play with me, bro? ആരാ നീയൊക്കെ? ഈ ഗെയിമിന്റെ പേരെന്താണെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചു.
And we're done.
Bro,
Manchester
eFootball,
United
bro.
have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable.
അവനൊരു പിക്ക് അയച്ചു തന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. അവൻ കൈ ഒടിഞ്ഞതിന്റെ പിക്ക്. കൊള്ളാം. കൊച്ചിന് ഒരു 1.5 മാസം ഇങ്ങനെ ഇരിക്കും.
and look how they reacted to
One
that
thing make it
initial
chill.
setback.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to
Mbappe
inform
picking
you
up the
that
Man of the Match
CCTV is
award,
now in
and
operation.
those...
You talking? ചോദിച്ചത് തെറ്റാണോ? ഞാൻ തെറ്റാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞൊന്നും അല്ലടാ സംസാരിച്ചത്. ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ ബ്രോ, ഈ ഫുട്ബോൾ. നീ ഡൗൺലോഡ് ചെയ്തോ? ബ്രോ ഒലിവർ ഓപ്പൺ എൻജീസ് എന്താ ട്രെയിൻ? Hi guys, everyone like and subscribe now. എല്ലാരും ലൈക്ക് ഒക്കെ നിക്കടേ. Brandon
Well, what a scene
Matthew.
we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the
Matthew
players
bro,
on the pitch
hi,
are raring
welcome
to
back.
go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
ഇതിന്റെ ഫോർമാറ്റ് കുറച്ച് സീനാ.
There's the whistle, and here we go. And the lineup's suggestion that it's going to be a 3-4-3 formation.
Yeah, Peter, and I would say that this
But
setup
I don't
is
care.
probably mostly geared to the front three. I think keeping them busy with chances is obviously a responsibility for everyone else in the team. So,
Wow.
and it's a goal! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Haaland. And Marmoush!
Ooh,
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Del Piero.
Del Piero സീനാ.
Messi. Haaland.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh,
Okay.
shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a good ball out wide. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well played. Torres proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Easy.
Oh, taken with style.
Off ആണോ?
Looking for options for movement. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Marmoush. Oh, sweet feet. De Ligt did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's been shifted off it. Fabinho defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Easy goal.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And they're quick to get it back. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as...
He's had a shot!
Awesome.
They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look...
He's having a shot! And
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And this is Nedved. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Chooses to go back. Fernando Torres. Over to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Fabinho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good-looking ball. Played out to the right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fabinho. That is good alertness. Looking for a runner. And he's straight offside.
Everyone like and subscribe now.
Cannavaro. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Luis Araujo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Luis Araujo surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
red.
Well, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's let fly. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that may well be that. That is that. Manchester United perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort.
ഈ ഫോർമേഷൻ ആണോ എന്റെ കളിയാണോ? നമുക്ക് ഫോർമേഷൻ ആരെടുക്കും? ഇവിടെ ഒരാളിരിക്കട്ടെ. ഓക്കെ, ഈ റൗണ്ട് ഞാൻ എടുത്തു. എല്ലാ കളിയിലും ബെക്കപ്പ് ഫോമിൽ, ബെക്കപ്പ് ഇറങ്ങാം. ആസാദും ഫോമിലാണ്. ഓക്കെ, ഫോമിലുള്ളവർക്ക് അങ്ങനെ കിട്ടുക, കളിച്ചാൽ കളിക്കുകയില്ലേ. ഈ ഡിവിഷൻ 3 കയറുന്നില്ല.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Okay.
So that's got things underway.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other.
Real chance! Marvellous goal!
ഇങ്ങനെയാണ് നമ്മൾ.
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal.
Mbappe! They've got to be quick to recover this. Looking for options for movement. And it's De Bruyne. And the pass is intercepted. That's a little off target. Zulu. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Serginho. They get a throw in. It's a pretty loose pass.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. And he just and
കഴിഞ്ഞോ?
Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mbappe gets a foot in here. De Bruyne. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Julie.
Lovely, now then. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has been clubbed away. Rijkaard. Luis Araujo. And Koundé. Julie. Julie!
ഇവരൊക്കെ
They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That has not gone well.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Luis Araujo. Oh, that's nice.
ഈ റൈക്കാർഡ് ആണല്ലോ ഇല്ല.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are back on the way. It's a good run down the right. He's had a shot!
Ooh.
Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
It's a goal kick.
റൊണാൾഡോ ആണെങ്കിൽ ഗോള്.
Julie.
Looking to play him in. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. Now it's Batistuta. Distributed tidily. Luis Araujo. Very nicely done. There are a chance to shoot. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nothing can stop me. I will send the photo on Insta. അത് ഞാൻ കണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
substitution for Brazil. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
De Bruyne. Number 17. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
It's a sharp
Number
pass.
33.
And it's Rijkaard.
Emery. Coming on the field.
That is
Number
good
22.
strength. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Number 10. Messi. Number
Manchester
20.
United do have options available. He's having a shot!
Ooh,
And it's in!
what a shot.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Cafu. Beckham. And it's Messi. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Some good work on the right flank here. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had a shot! And another try! Beckham. Luis Araujo. Great vision. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Beckham. Messi. Rijkaard. Oh, no joy this time. Adams. Messi. Forlan. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that will be it. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they manage.
ഓക്കെ. എന്തോരം നേരമാണ് വിളിക്കേണ്ടി വരുത്തുന്നത്. രണ്ടിടത്തും ആസാദ്. ഓപ്പണന്റ് ആരാ? റൊണാൾഡോ, ടോറസ്. ഓ, he have a കക്ക. അമ്മ ചോറിന് എന്താ കറി? എത്താറുണ്ടോ? ആരുമില്ലല്ലോ. പിന്നെ നീ കേറുന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു അവിടേക്ക്? ആ, കുഴപ്പമില്ല. നമ്മൾ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തല്ലോ.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he? And uncompromising and courageous.
Ooh,
Those
well.
sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge.
And a chance! Movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
No problem, man.
It's a really well-measured ball. Goes for the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Not the most accurate pass. Neymar cuts it out. Raul. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Searching pass he's played there. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. That is lovely. Haaland! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Neymar. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Messi. That has been cut short. Neymar. Now it's Luis Araujo. Now it's Haaland. 30 minutes gone. Can he latch on to this? And he's quick to get it clear again. That is good alertness. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Shoots!
Look at
Goal! Manchester United! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot!
Yes.
It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
The goal score for Manchester United. After
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we are back underway. He is through here. Luis Araujo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Luis Arach, and he shoots! Loose ball now, and oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, nice touch. Takes a shot!
അയ്യേ
Hits off target and by quite a
കളൻ
way.
തന്നെയാണോ
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Luis Araujo is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Can he get it through? Oh, a robust challenge.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Out to the right. Now it's Luis Araujo. Shot a goal!
Oof.
Yes!
After long time.
And they are cruising away. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Luis Araujo. Foul and a free kick in a
Penalty,
very
red goal,
dangerous
red goal.
area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So what can they conjure from this one? An opportunity then to pull clear here. And how did he not make it 4? Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Luis Araujo is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. What a throw in. Koundé engages and forces him off the ball. No way through. Luis Araujo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice control. Raul did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Haaland. Now it's Luis Araujo. Luis Araujo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's had a hit! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Substitutions taking place.
So here comes a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Neymar.
Added time.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, this looks sharp. Luis Araujo looking understandably energized. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United can look back
Yes,
on a
two-0
nigh-on
lead.
perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponent.
Okay, ഇനി 77 points. I need 77 points more. കൂടി എന്നെക്കൊണ്ടേ സാധിക്കൂ. ലൈവ് കാണുന്ന ആരെയും ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല, ലൈക്ക് അടിക്കുക. സബ് ചെയ്യുക. ആരെയാ കിട്ടിയേക്കുന്നത്? 3 Okay, open and have a sugar. Dumble, Zico. ഗോള് പിടിച്ച് ബാക്കിയെല്ലാം പുളി പുഴേ പുളി. But we have a Cristiano and a Batistuta. At any cost, I will win. This is not the match.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game.
Oh, he's been big chance!
What?
Against the crossbar. Decent enough try.
Luis Araujo must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard is fouled. And it's been given away. He could be in here. He's one-on-one. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And that really is so impressive. Sporting are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's picked it up out wide, and it's played it. He's got tall! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And it's Kunde. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to get free. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram dominates aerially so often. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, we expected better, and so did he.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Can he finish?
Easy.
It's there!
Easy, bro.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
There's no flag. Oh, shooting chance!
Easy.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Luis Araujo. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Zico. And he skips past his man. He is through here. Tries a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Manchester United were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we are back on the way. Great vision. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is out of play.
Starting.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. There will be a throw-in. Guardiola. Scholes. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Gerrard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's got away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He was going to be disappointed with that. Spread neatly. Gerrard, he has a look up. He's having a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest. The pass might have been a better option there.
Azar. Rijkaard. And he's had it nicked away. Scholes looking to penetrate opposition lines. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And it's Bale. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Gerrard, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He has found the way through. And the finish!
Oh, finally.
Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in
Kulunga
complete
da
charge. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Number 17, Hazard. Number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 20, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 10, Isco.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, it's Dembele!
There will be 3
Luis
minutes
Araujo
added time.
is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Ribery. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Has a shot! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoy.
ഈ കളിയും കൂടെ ജയിച്ചാൽ ചിലപ്പോൾ ആകാൻ സാധിക്കും. Mbappe and Haaland.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Inter.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So it's away we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed One of a kind, and history shows that
Sure.
he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. And it's Camavinga. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. And Koundé. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And it's been taken short. Can he finish? He'll want to be quick to recover this.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Can't be oh, what has happened here? Neither side yet able to find the net. Rodri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the pass is intercepted. Shot a goal! Goal! Manchester
Thank you for the
United!
pass, bro.
Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scoring.
And the shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick
Don't miss the
time.
chance.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rijkaard. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Van Dijk. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Luis Araujo. Camavinga goes sliding in. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're just settling back into this second half. Knocks it into space. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style. And the second half is off to a flyer. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and That pretty much did it.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Ball's out once more. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Lewandowski in the hunt and looking threatening.
ഇതൊക്കെയാണ് അവസ്ഥ. പോയി തരുത്തിക്കളടി, ഷട്ട് ഡൗൺ ആക്കിയത്. റീസ്റ്റാർട്ട് ആവും. റീസ്റ്റാർട്ട് ഇതിനെ റീസ്റ്റാർട്ട് ആക്കും.